It's 8 o'clock at WWRR Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Hey, I'm Steve Whiteman from Kick. Hey, this is Michael Sweet from Striper.
Hi, this is Bruce Cooling.
You are rocking and rolling with Joey Kramer on Decades.
And you are listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
You're listening to Decades with Joey Kramer.
This is Hairspray at 8 on Decade.
All right, here we go. It is another Saturday night, another edition of Hairspray at 8 tonight. However, tonight is a special edition because we are doing Hairspray at 8 for 2 hours from now until 10 o'clock. Instead of a top 9 at 9 or a Decades Artist Spotlight, it is the 2-hour extended mix of Hairspray at 8. Rex Havoc is here. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go. And we'll be talking about a bunch of things, fighting about a bunch of things, and playing the hair metal. Motley Crue kicks it off.
We can sail away. I catch a freight train or rocket ship into outer space. Nothing left to do. Too many things we said to ever make it feel like yesterday did. Seasons must change, separate paths, separate ways. If we blame it on anything, let's blame it on the rain. I knew it all along. I had to write this song. Too young to fall in love. Guess we knew it all along. That's alright. That's okay. We were walking through some youth, smiling through the pain. That's alright. That's okay. Let's turn the page. My friends called today, down from LA. They were shooting pool all night, sleeping half of the day. They said I could crash if I could find my own way. I told them you were leaving on a bus away. That's alright, that's okay. We were two kids in love, trying
How high was your hair? This is Hairspray at 8. Decades on 105 The River.
edition of Hairspray at 8 this week. And the Choir Boys, back then known as the London Choir Boys, and 7 o'clock right here on Decades. It's Joey Kramer, and Rex Havoc is here with us. Got to play with that microphone a little bit louder. Go ahead.
Wow.
Because everybody didn't hear that, so go ahead.
I just moved it.
Toss it around a little more. He's got his Raiders hat on tonight. What else you got? He's the man in black tonight. I'm just trying to give a visual image of what everybody's missing. They're gonna miss that too. This is a family show. You can't do that stuff. So anyway, we got stuff. I have a question here on Facebook. Well, I don't have Facebook up. We're going to get to that later. But I want to talk about Kiss as always because I love annoying Kiss fans. Even though I am a big Kiss fan, I love annoying them. Last week I was talking about ticket prices for concerts, and I don't know if you heard any of this, but talking about ticket prices.
I heard some of it. I did. I heard some of it. Ticket prices are just crazy.
Ticket prices don't annoy me nearly as much as charging people $2,000 and $3,000 to go backstage.
Yeah, I'll give you that one.
That is completely insane. And a lot of, they got to cover their costs. And really?
How much cost is there to actually invite somebody backstage?
Well, I read and Kiss isn't actually the biggest offender, although they do, charge.
That was Demi.
Yeah, Demi Lovato and Nick Jonas. But Kiss, they have, I think they get a $300,000 deposit. I don't have it in front of me, but a $300,000 deposit, just non-refundable deposit, just to get your date, your venue on the schedule. So regardless if that date happens or not, you have to write a check out to Kiss for $300,000. Now that covers their roadies, which probably get paid $12 an hour. That covers their expenses. That $300,000 for the night.
Okay.
They then get, and this is going on their tour that's currently going on. They then get 65% of every ticket that's sold. So if $100, they get $65 for every $100, basically. $65. Right. The $100 ticket. Kiss,
I know how percentages work.
Well, not everybody does.
Okay.
So $65 out of $100, they put in their pocket. So you figure a $200 ticket, you're figuring $130 they're making on a ticket.
Wow, your math skills
I know.
are sharp.
Tell me about it. They also net money from T-shirts, concessions. So every time you buy a soda at a Kiss concert,
that $14 soda?
That $14 soda, Kiss gets 15% of that soda.
And we won't even get into the $23 beers.
15%. Any kind of merchandise being sold, they get 60% of that. So when it was all added up at the end, after paying the $300,000 deposit, which supposedly takes care of most of their expenses, they come up with a $1.2 million profit per night on their tour. Okay, now
we're in the wrong line of work, buddy.
Well, you gotta slice that in half though, because Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley get half automatically. So
I'd be willing to bet Gene gets a little bit more than half.
Out of the $1.2 million, each of them, it was something like each of them got $635,000 a piece.
Per night.
Per night. This is per night. $635,000 per night. And then you have Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer, who are on salary.
Right.
So,
again, probably $12, $15 an hour.
Well, think of it this way. Peter Criss, the last year that Peter Criss toured with Kiss, which was like 2002, 2003, whatever it was.
I have no idea.
He got a little bit south of $2 million for the entire tour. That was his. See, you figure Tommy Thayer and Eric Singer are probably getting I would say close to $1.5 to $2 million for the tour.
And people wonder why Pete's a little bitter.
Who? What?
And people wonder why Peter's a little bitter. He's getting $2 million for the tour.
No, but
they're getting $600,000 a night.
But Eric Singer and Tommy Thayer, even if they're getting $2 million, for say they're giving $2 million for the entire tour, okay. But Gene and Paul take home $600,000 plus per night in concert. So every time Gene Simmons gets on that stage and he spits the blood and breathes the fire, $600,000. Now
I'm willing to get on a stage and spit blood and fire for $6,000 a night.
And I'm not picking on Kiss here, but again, on top of that, you have the meet and greets, which they charge upwards of $1,800 per person, which does not always include a ticket. So if you pay
that boggled my mind. There's still some artists out there that are, hey, we'll go with Firehouse. Firehouse, if you want to meet Firehouse, they will stand there at the end of the show when they do their meet and greet, and they will meet every person in the building who wants to meet them.
Firehouse, $65,000 a night for Firehouse.
Okay,
that's and they do a what is it called, a run and gun tour, which they do
where they just show up and everything's there.
Everything's there. The instruments are there. $65,000 a night for Firehouse. They don't charge to meet them or anything. But if you figure that, it just boggles my mind.
Yeah.
$600,000 a night.
Believe me, I'm right there with you, man.
And they're not the biggest offenders by far.
And then they complain when you make a copy of their CD for.
It just drives me crazy.
For someone. And but I'm not getting my way. Well, dude, you're making $600,000 a night.
It's not just not just them, but then when all these bands and artists, a lot of them get on stage and they say, "This is because of you. We did this for you, you, and you."
Yeah.
Well, what about the guy on the outside looking in who can't afford the $150 ticket? Are you doing it for them too? Because they can't get into your concert because they can't afford it.
When you're saying that you're doing it for me, and the person next to me, are you pointing at our wallets when you're doing that?
It doesn't make any sense.
Not at all.
We'll talk about this more coming up. So.
My favorite part of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, His Highness of Hair, the Guru of Glam, the Master of Metal, the Immortal and Immoral Rex Havoc!
This is Hairspray at 8.
So, is Matt Porter getting $600,000 to do that right there for you?
I think I had to buy him a beer.
There's a shout out for you, Matt, right there. $600,000 for that. Brittany Fox, Dream On. This is Hairspray at 8. 2 hours worth.
There's this girl I used to know. The way I feel, heaven knows. I look up high and dream at night. Memories I can't let go. Don't you know how it feels? Don't you know how it feels? Did you know your dreams are real?
This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer. Turn it up.
a special 2-hour edition of Hairspray at 8 tonight. Kicks and Cold Shower, right? That is funky.
I like that song.
It's got like the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Well, the Red Hot Chili Peppers to sound kind of like them because that song was out before them. But anyway, moving onward, upward, and onward. And I promised I'm going to get off the ticket thing soon. And again, I say this, is that Kiss is not the biggest offender. I mean, Mohegan Sun, Connecticut, $75 for bad seats, $100 for good seats. But if you look on Ticketmaster and go around with a little arrow, try finding a $75 pair of tickets. It's hard. And then you have to go to StubHub where you're going to pay $300 a ticket. And I know everybody says, well, they're not making money on their music anymore, which most of these bands aren't on big labels. They're doing they're selling on their own labels. So they're making some money. But 50 years ago, bands were not making money off their records. They were touring, and I have no problem with them more or less making money performing. I have problem charging your fans $2,000 and $3,000 a night to come back and shake your hand and see you perform a song or two. That's where I have my problem. I feel better.
I agree.
I know. We agree on something. Write this down that we agree. I really don't have a problem with them making $50,000, $100,000 a night. I mean, you could have that many people come out and see you. You're making it whatever. And Kiss puts on the best show out there. You're not gonna see a show like you see from Kiss. As opposed to people going to see like
the concerts that I would pay big money to go see. And again, like I was telling you off air.
If you say Kicks, I'm gonna throw something at you.
I draw my ticket line at about $60. But if I'm going to shell out big money to go see a concert like that, it's going to be a concert that's going to entertain me. The people who put on good shows are Kiss, Springsteen, who plays
for 4 hours.
You pay your $200, but you get
your money's worth.
You get your money's worth.
Right, you do.
Gaga. Say what you want to about her. She puts on a show.
Where did that come from, Lady Gaga?
You know what? Again, say what you want to about her. You get a show.
See, I'm coming from the. I've paid for maybe tickets twice in my entire lifetime.
Wow.
Thanks to the business.
We can't all be you.
Which is great. But I would never. I met Kiss. It didn't cost me a penny to meet them. I would never. If somebody said to me, "Here, $1,000," I would never do it.
I met Kiss. It didn't cost me a penny to meet them.
First of all, I'd be divorced if I paid $1,000 to meet Kiss. And they're not the biggest offenders. How do you tell a family? For instance, my younger daughter would love to go see One Direction or Taylor Swift. I'm looking at ticket prices this year for Taylor Swift or whatever one of them. $400, $500, $600 a ticket. So for 4 people to go, you're talking $2,500 to go to a show. Who could afford that?
Wow,
the average working person.
That's almost as bad as Disney.
I got paying $5,000 to go see me.
At least at Disney, you get to ride the ride.
Yeah, I know. All right, we got more Hairspray at 8. 2 hours worth tonight. We're doing a lot of talking. We're going to play a lot of music. We're going to talk about Quiet Riot, who, guess what, has a new lead singer.
Number 7.
You have Rat, who has their tribute band, and now word has that the 3 of the originals they just performed on the 80s cruise. 3 of them together.
Yeah. Did they perform?
No name.
I thought they performed as Mickey Rat.
They didn't perform as anything.
Which is the original name of it.
But they had no name, but they performed all rap music. There was something else, too, that I had pulled up here that I wanted to mention here. Now I can't find it. There was another one here, and now I'm... Something about Twist. They called Axl Rose, by the way, the Liberace of rock. All right, more Hairspray at 8.
Wow.
Coming up next is Decades on Total Reach Radio. Hang on.
Remember when music was this good? This is Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
Must know the reason why we say goodbye. Wait just a moment and tell me why. 'Cause I can show you love that you won't deny. Show you love like it
This is Hairspray at 8.
Oh my God, we've agreed on something twice in one night.
The legendary Eric Carr.
The late, great Eric Carr. Born on my birthday. We share the same birthday.
And his version of Beth, that's from Smashers, Thrashers, and Hits. I mean, that, you could say whatever you want about Peter Criss, but that is the version of Beth right there.
Yep.
Now, I know certain people aren't going to agree with me.
I don't think any Kiss fan is going to agree with you on that one.
Skid Row and Hairspray at 8, 2-hour edition tonight.
Can't stand the heartache. Girl, spin all your time and you got to be
is Hairspray at 8.
The biggest hits. 105 The River.
You say you got the will to live. Why don't you come and live with me? You said you could find better things to do. Let me show you what I got to give. 'Cause I'm no bad habit. So show me your vices and go. Just reach out, grab it, pretend that it's something you know. If I say right now that I did it for love, you know that I did it for me. You wanna start messing with the push and shove, you know you won't get it for free. Let's go, skin to skin. Talk about the mood we're in. Skin to skin. Kick it out. Skin to skin. It's time to stop giving in. Skin to skin. Kick it out. Well, you're a one-shot, red hot, pretty little 17. You really knock me out 'cause you're a hot rod, a number in the book of dreams. What I want, you got it. Baby, what you put on the show, just fire my rocket. You know that I'm about to explode. Just give me one stop of loving, then give me some more. You won't have to put up the lights. Won't stop loving, then walk to the door. Tell me that it don't feel right. Let's go, skin to skin. Talk about the mood we're in. Skin to skin. Kick it out. Skin to skin. It's time to start giving in. Skin to skin. Kick it out. Just skin. Skin to skin. Let's go, skin to skin. We'll talk about the mood we're in. Skin to skin. Kick it out. Skin to skin. It's time to stop giving in. Skin to skin. We'll kick it out. Skin to skin. We'll talk about the mood we're in. Skin to skin. We'll kick it out. Kick it. Skin to skin. It's time to stop giving in. Skin to skin. We'll kick it out.
Total Reach Radio, this is Decades Hairspray at 8, a special 2-hour edition of Hairspray at 8 tonight. And
Little Philly rock and roll there.
Heaven's Edge, skin to skin, right with the 2 in the middle. They didn't do that a lot in the 80s, but that was cool stuff. It's the little things in life that really...
I
Now,
remember
you were
seeing,
saying something during the break about members of bands.
No, I wasn't.
Okay, well.
You were. Okay? No. Okay? Don't lay that at me.
Well, the big rumor, of course, online now is that Ace Frehley's coming back to Kiss for one more tour.
Yeah,
Which-
I'll believe that when, like, I'm holding the golden lottery ticket.
You were also skeptical of Guns N' Roses getting through the whole summer without imploding.
That tour's not over yet.
Yeah, but it made it a lot farther than you thought.
Oh,
Even
yeah,
if it blew up
absolutely,
right
yeah.
now, I don't think it would make a difference.
I don't think either of us thought it was going to get.
I
10
do.
dates
I
in.
do believe that Ace Frehley might do one final tour. I think it might be.
Gene will let him. I really don't.
I think they'll do one. I mean, if Gene can make more money, if there's a way that Gene Simmons can make more money, believe me, he will let anybody in that band. If he knows he will make, if he knows that he can make more money, Sebastian Bach will be singing lead vocals instead of Paul Stanley. So don't tell me that Gene won't let. Please
stop, okay, stop.
And now, my favorite member of Kiss has always been Eric Carr. I've always been an Eric Carr fan, but Ace Frehley's always been one of my favorites.
Absolutely.
I was never a big Paul Simon, although Paul Stanley.
Simon, yeah.
And I've always liked Gene's songs over Paul Stanley. Like when I go through all Kiss's songs, I always like the Gene Simmons songs. It's a very odd thing. I don't know.
I've always been more into bass players, like listening to bass players. But I will admit that Ace Frehley was the guy in Kiss that when I went out and bought the solo records.
Ace Frehley, hands down, had the best one.
Absolutely.
Paul Stanley had the worst. Oh God! Don't even argue with me about that. You're going to give me the Matt Porter statement.
No,
he loves that.
Here's what I will tell you.
By the way, if you don't know Matt Porter, Kiss Room, first Friday. Is it first Friday of every?
I thought it was the second.
Once a month. Once a month.
Lately, it's been like twice a month.
Well, second Friday, I think, of every month. Kiss Room, AmoncoRadio.com, college radio station. So, and also the Kiss Room on online.
Facebook, yeah.
That's what we're talking about, Matt Porter. He gets mad at everything I do anyway when I mention Kiss.
Well, yeah, we're on the same boat. Okay, so
I won't even mention that Eric Singer is probably more of a member than Kiss than Peter Criss would ever be, based on years. You will agree with that, right?
Based on years. Based on years from what you were telling me,
right.
The numbers that you were running.
Exactly.
Something like he's been in the band 19 years.
Eric Singer's been in the band 19 years. Yes.
And then yes.
And Tommy Thayer's been in the band for
like 12 or 14.
14.
So he's almost
a year less than Ace Frehley.
Right.
But I would love to see Ace Frehley. I think Peter Criss is useless. So I don't really want him to come back to the band.
As I was going to say, I love the Ace Frehley solo album. The other three, I can take like maybe 2 songs per disc.
Yeah, Gene Simmons' solo album, I liked about 3 or 4 songs on it. Ace, I liked most of the album. Peter's was a complete piece of garbage that I put my soda on.
2 songs off the
Peter. I didn't. And Paul Stanley, I mean, I think I got through it once, and then and that's it.
I think there's one tune.
Like one song maybe that was possibly good. I don't know. Bruce Kulick's going to put out his solo album with Kiss makeup on. Just kidding. All right,
we have a better shot at Vinnie Vincent.
We gotta take commercials here, and then we gotta play a song or two. So we'll be right back. Hairspray at 8, 2 hours tonight. So we're gonna take a break. I'm right back at you. This is Decades on Total Reach Radio, 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM around the world. 105theriver.net. Decades with JoeyKramer.com. The Radio Bold app. Hour number 2 of Hairspray at 8 coming up next. Hang on.
This is the sound of the 80s generation on WWRR Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Hi, this is Chip Snuff, and you're listening to Decades.
Hey, everybody, this is Janet Gardner from Vixen, and you are listening to Decades.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Billy Childs from Brittany Fox, and you're listening to Decades.
This is Hairspray at 8 on Decades.
All right, here we go. Hour number 2 of a special 2-hour edition of Hairspray at 8. Rex Havoc here. Say hi, Rex.
Hi, Rex.
There you go. Talk about Quiet Riot this hour and our Facebook question. First, Europe. Rock the Night, Hairspray at 8, 2-hour edition right here at Decades on Total Reach Radio.
I've gone through changes, I've gone through pain, but it's not enough reason for me to go insane. I know the feeling, just when it grows. I'm in a rage up from my head down to my toes. You know it ain't easy, running out of thrills. You know it ain't easy when you don't know what you want. What do you want? Whoa, you want to rock now, rock the night, till early in the morning light. Rock now, rock the night. Oh, whoa, yeah, rock now, rock the night. You better believe it's right. Rock now, rock the night. Whoa, whoa, oh. I know my limit, just what it takes. When things ain't good enough, I just pull the brake. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes so tough. But just have one thing clear, I can't get enough. You know it ain't easy, running out of thrills. You know it ain't easy
This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer on 105 The River.
Try to run away. Don't matter who you are, it don't matter what you say. No use to try to fight what's in your DNA. And when it comes alive, baby, everyone's a prey. It don't matter if you're straight, it don't matter if you're gay. Don't matter if you buy, it will get you anyway. The purgatory on fire is burning through your veins. The only name of the game. Oh, no, 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that love. Your name is written in the stars that you're trying to hide away. So turn it into art, forget about the pain. Ride it to the stars, baby, power through the rain. It don't matter if you're straight, it don't matter if you're gay. Don't matter if you buy, you can do it anyway. The fundamentally alive, the original sin is hiding under your skin. Oh, no, 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 nothing. Whoa, give me that love.
Hairspray at 8 this week on Decades. We usually do one. This week we're doing two. Next week on the Decades Artist Spotlight, Roger Earl, who is from the band Foghat. They have a brand new album out, and he's the drummer, and we're going to talk to Roger. A lot of great guys coming on the show, guys and ladies. Lorraine Lewis from Femme Fatale will be with us. We're going to have...
I remember watching her on Remote Control with Dean Davidson and somebody else.
I don't remember what the guy's name was.
It was hilarious.
What else? We have Chesney Honks, who had that big hit from Doc Hollywood. He'll be with us. Johnny Mathis will be with us again for the third year in a row for our Christmas show. Michael Sweet has a brand new album out. We're going to talk to Michael. He's become a regular on the show. Tim Ripper Owens, he'll be with us talking about bar rescue.
Yeah, my friend Terry from Ohio, she's been to that bar, and she has some Tim Ripper Owens stories that you need to hear.
Oh, I'm sure. All right, we have one first thing I want to talk about this hour, Quiet Riot, and I always was a Quiet Riot fan, and again, this is a whole thing with lead singers Kevin Dubrow passed away. I mean, they were back and forth even before then. But Quiet Riot this week has announced that, again, they will have a new lead singer.
Yep.
And this will be their 5th. We've only found 5. The article says 8, but I only find 5.
Yeah, I always see 5 after. I mean,
well, if you look between 1975 and 1989 or so, I guess it was, Kevin Dubrow, Paul Shortino were the 2 lead singers of Quiet Riot.
Right, and then Shortino came back in like 2002.
Right, 2002, so, and Dubrow died, and
2007.
Benally said, "Quiet Riot's over. We're done," which is probably exactly what he should have done, and not done. Right now, it's Frankie Benally. It's Chuck Wright, who Chuck Wright, incidentally, it wasn't even on Mental Health. He did. No, well, he was on. He did play. I'm sorry. But he wasn't an actual member at the time.
No, but I mean, he spent a good chunk of years in the band. So,
but he was for their big album. He wasn't there.
No,
he wasn't the original. One of the original members.
No, that was Cavazzo.
Alex Grossi, who didn't join the band until 2004.
No, I'm sorry. Cavazzo was the guitar player.
Yeah, Carlos Cavazzo was the guitar player.
Sarzo was
so right now you have Benally, Wright, Grossi, and now they're lead singers. This guy. And if you watch, have you seen the documentary? The Quiet Riot documentary. No. It's on Cinemax. It's all over. It's online.
No, I'll have to go looking for it.
It's actually a good documentary, and they get up to the point where I want to say they fire Mark Huff because he kept on forgetting the lyrics to "Come on, Feel the Noise."
Well, isn't he the guy who had like brain cancer or something? And I mean, if you can't remember lyrics and it's because you have brain cancer, I'm pretty sure you should get a pass.
They had a second guy, Keith St. John, who came in after Mark Huff. And he was, I think he was the one that was getting sick. Keith is gone. And then Scott Volken, who nobody's ever heard of. He was their lead singer for 2 years. And then, of course, Jizzy Pearl, who has been in every band imaginable.
There's talk he's replacing Harry in One Direction.
Yeah, well, I hear he's going to tour with Kiss. I'm just kidding. But he was in the band for... Actually, Jizzy Pearl's been in the band for about 3 years, which has become a kind of a record for Quiet Riot. Their new lead singer, though, is Sean Nichols. You hear the crickets?
Who?
Sean, spelled Seann, Nichols, Nicols. He was the lead singer, apparently, of... was it Adler's Appetite? Adler's Snake Pit, whatever it's called.
Adler's Appetite. Slash is Snake Pit. You gotta get your alliterations right,
I'm sorry,
Joey.
It's all... So, anyway, as we sit here, we have this Nichols guy who will take over in 2017. Jizzy Pearl will finish out the tours for this year. I mean, this is just...
yeah, dude, it's crazy.
This is like AC/DC type crazy now.
Yeah, listen, I'm one of those people who says, you know, it's about the music, and you can swap out with whoever you want. We've had this discussion. We're not going to revisit it, but at some point, you're making a mockery of your band.
It's
just give it up, you know.
And Frankie Benally, I mean, he's all into it, but I don't know. I prefer to use them. I remember the Kevin Dubrow days. That's the way I appreciate it. That's the way I want it to be. And
hey, here's a band that could have kept on going with various members, but they gave it up.
Which was a good thing.
Enough is enough.
Hanoi Rocks, up around the bend on Hairspray at 8.
There's a place up ahead and I'm going just as fast as my feet can fly. Come away, if you're going, leave the sinking ship behind. Come on the rising wind, we're going up around the bend. Bring a song and a smile for the banjo, better get while the getting's good. Hitch a ride to the end of the highway, where the
keeping it stiff. This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer.
Just another night, and I'm all alone. And I wonder where you are, who you're holding. And I'm wasting time by telephone. Gets harder when there's no way of knowing. I thought we'd be together someday. There was nothing that could keep me away. Could've worked it out somehow, but it's over now. Thought you'd be coming round, but it's over now. When I close my eyes, I can see your face. There was still so much to discover. All the time we shared can be erased. Now you're in the arms of another. I always thought we'd make it someday. There was nothing that could keep me away. Could've worked it out somehow, but it's over now. I thought you'd be coming round, but it's over now. If you broke my heart, I can't let it show. I can take the pain, I can't let you go. Some people change, I guess it had to be. Even though you're gone now, you still mean so much to me. What a fool I was. Just another day, I'm still holding on. No matter how I try, I can't shake this feeling. Yeah, I'm sitting here like nothing's wrong. I'm still looking for someone to believe in. I thought we'd be together someday. There was nothing that could keep me away. Could've worked it out somehow, but it's over now. I thought you'd be coming round, but it's over now. Could've worked it out, but it's over now.
Total Reach Radio. This is Decades Hairspray at 8 special 2-hour edition. It's over now. LA Guns right here on Hairspray at 8. Joey Kramer, Rex Havoc here.
Thank you for not playing the overplayed ballad of Jane.
The Ballad of St. Jane.
Yeah, you know, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad song, but it is way overdone.
I remember I got a copy of that, a promo copy of that. Was it Cocked and Loaded or whatever it was
Yeah, I
called?
believe so, yeah.
But I got a promo copy of that in a record pool. And I didn't even like them. I'm looking at my Facebook page because I have a question here.
Yeah, what is this week's question?
Now, last week we talked. I said if you're stuck in an elevator, who would you want to be stuck in an elevator with? I got all kind of different.
My answer, by the way, was the dead rock star would be Elvis, because I'm a huge Elvis fan.
I wouldn't want to be stuck in an elevator with anybody.
Listen, I understand you don't get the whole Elvis thing. But,
He's overrated.
Yeah, so are the Beatles.
I agree.
But alive, I would say probably say Nikki Sixx. We could trade like rehab horror stories.
Anyway, this week we're gonna switch it to a desert island. You can go to the 105 The River Facebook page. Just type in 105 The River. It'll take you directly there. Stranded on a desert island with one celebrity. Who would it be? See, I automatically say, what's his name? Strauss from Survivor Man. Les Strauss.
Okay.
If I'm going to be stuck on a desert island, I want him with me because that guy can like start a fire from Q-tips.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with I'm gonna change that up a little bit. I'm gonna go with a band that I would like to be. And
you can't be there with a band.
I'm gonna go with the guys from Rock Sugar.
You got one person.
Rock Sugar because they've already found a way off
You
the
get
desert
one
island
person.
once. Okay.
For instance, Diane says
a celebrity.
Diane says anyone who would have the skills to ensure war survival and have our rescue. So there's, I mean, that's Faye. Faye says she wants to be there with Hillary Clinton so she could beat the crap out of her.
Way to get on that presidential watch list there.
Yeah, that's. Whereas Carol says Vanilla Ice, smart construction builder, and he's a good guy. Ginger says the survival guy. So yeah, it's a survival guy. Pete says Anne Margaret had a huge crush on her while we were young. Still see her in the same light. Bill says Donald Trump. Develop the island into casino, tourist resort, get rich, and run for president. That's great. At least he's thinking. That's
So any celebrity. That's who I get to pick.
You're still thinking. You don't have to get my answer yet. We'll talk about this again.
Okay.
Cynthia says Tom Hanks. At least he's had the theatrical experience. Jackie says Tom Selleck. Pat says tough one. Colin Firth. I don't even know who that is.
Let's see who.
Richard says Linda Carter. I mean, who wouldn't? I like this one. Christina says Peter Tork. Hey, if you're going to be stuck with a monkey, it might as well be Peter.
Well, yeah.
Larry the Cable Guy says Rick. Robert says Jennifer Aniston. I mean, who would want to be stuck? We're not saying who you want to so-and-so. We're talking about who you'd want to be stuck there with that can actually ensure your survival on a desert island.
Colin Firth. He's the guy from that movie, The Kingsman.
Patricia says Freddie Mercury. Well, he's. I hope she knows Freddie Mercury is.
I'm assuming that's why the one who chose the monkey didn't choose Davy Jones.
Yeah. Well, Dorothy says Johnny Depp. Claudia says my husband. See, now that's
wow. That's love right there.
I like that. That's exactly it because he's her celebrity. I don't know if me and my wife would survive on a desert island by ourselves or not.
I have a feeling she would.
We might kill each other if we're stuck on a desert.
I have a feeling that your wife would, you would.
So Rex Havoc's going to think about who he wants to be stuck with.
I have an answer.
Well, don't give it yet.
Okay.
Think about it a little more.
All right.
105 The River, the Facebook page. You could go over to that. If you're going to be stuck on a desert island, who would it be? A celebrity you want to be stuck on? It has to be a living celebrity, too, because obviously if they're dead, you're not going to be stuck on a desert island. But there might be a desert island with Freddie Mercury and Michael Jackson and Prince and all those.
No. I subscribe to that theory that Michael Jackson's still alive.
I wouldn't doubt it. And he's joining Kiss next year for the reunion tour.
Yo, man, that wasn't me. That was not me.
All right, more Hairspray at 8 coming up next. Hang on.
This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer. Turn it up.
Fast talking mama,
is Hairspray at 8.
105 The River.
Radio, it's Decades. Hairspray at 8, of course, is on, and 2 hours tonight, a special 2-hour edition of Hairspray at 8. Now, we could also, if you missed this wonderful 2-hour venture into the hair metal, it's always available on, of course, decadeswithjoeykramer.com. I'll be available Tuesday, Spreaker.com, and it had like 500 or 600 listens this week, and not from around here, from like Australia and New Zealand, which is pretty cool. Ow, I just whacked myself in the face with a microphone.
That right there was worth the price of admission.
I'm glad you enjoyed that. I'm here to entertain, if nothing else. We talked about Kiss, of course. We talked about Quiet Riot. We're going to talk about Rat in a few seconds here. Did you figure out who you want to be on the desert island with?
Yep.
All right, go ahead, tell me.
Her name is Britt Lightning. She is
She's in the WWE, right?
No, she is currently the touring guitar player for Rachel Platten.
You hear that dead silence?
Let me show you a picture.
Again, you want somebody who will save you. What is she going to do?
I don't know. We met years ago at a Kiss convention. We'll just sit around and make fun of Kiss like you do.
Yeah, why not? By the way, Sammy Hagar, if you didn't see this, Sammy Hagar, I guess, is going to be, was he or is he, I guess he is, going to be a guest on The Voice.
Guest judge?
A guest judge. And Adam Levine, I guess, called him and said, I want you to be a guest. And they asked him if David Lee Roth would be a good voice fit. And Hagar burst into laughter.
I would have, too.
He said it would be all about him. He's not there to help the other guy. He's there to glorify himself. And he says he was forced out of Van Halen, but it was nothing compared to what they did to Gary Cherone.
Listen, I've heard you sing on this or whatever you call singing on this radio station.
Some of my hair metal singing is good.
You would be a better fit on The Voice than Roth.
David Lee Roth. I'm so sick of people saying he's a good performer. Really?
You know what? He was 30 years ago. Today, not so much. I would really love to see Sammy come back to the band.
Oh, so would I. Oh, sorry. I was thinking about something else. There was a delay there in my answer.
But I do like that he admits that what happened with Sharon was really
there's a good example which blows up your theory saying that anybody could be lead singers aren't important, because look what Gary Sharon, that poor guy who, he was.
If you go back,
Extreme wasn't a bad band, and they had a lot of good music, and then after Van Halen, he became a joke.
But if you go back and you listen to that Van Halen record,
yeah, it wasn't that bad, right?
It's not a bad record, but it's not a Van Halen record.
That's
okay. Had you called it anything else, I think it would have been fine.
Just like I like John Corabi. I like John Corabi in Motley Crue, but it wasn't a Motley Crue record.
That Corabi record would have been a great Scream record.
I believe.
Chinese Democracy is great as the Axl Rose band.
We're agreeing way too much. Firehouse, they get $75,000 tonight. So, Sleeping With You, Hairspray at 8.
Well, I don't care what they say. I know this is right because I feel it deep in my heart. They say we all are wild. We should wait for a while. Well, nothing's gonna keep us apart. I don't think we're living in sin, so we can't give up, we can't give in. Because our love is strong and it can't be long when it feels right.
never felt so good. This is Hairspray at 8 with Joe E. Kramer.
I never seen you look so good. You never act the way you should. But I like it. And I know you like it too. The way that I want you. I gotta have you. Oh yes I do. I never ever stay out late. You know that I can hardly wait just to see you. And I know you cannot wait. I'll wait to see me too. I gotta touch you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-ins in the old man's Ford, behind the bushes, until I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. You know I call you on the telephone. I'm only hoping that you're home, so I can hear you when you say those words to me, and whisper so softly. I gotta hear you, 'cause baby we'll be at the drive-in in the old man's Ford, behind the bushes, till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. CC, pick up that guitar and talk to me. Cause baby we'll be at the drive-ins in the old man's Ford, behind them bushes, till I'm screaming for more. Down the basement, and lock the cellar door, and baby, talk dirty to me. Yeah. And baby, talk dirty to me. And baby, talk dirty to me.
Total Reach Radio, this is Decades, Hairspray at 8.
I like it. Yeah.
That is arguably the best, probably one of the best, if not the best, hair metal song of the 1980s.
It's up there.
I mean,
it's definitely a great party rock song.
Look at the cat dragged. I mean, I know everybody talks about, and we were just talking about Metal Health.
Yep.
Which brought, it was the first #1 heavy metal album of all time.
Right.
Oh, I lost my CD again.
Don't roll
Yeah, I don't
your
wanna
chair
crush
over.
on 'em.
Don't roll your chair over at this time.
But Metal Health was the first heavy metal album to ever hit #1. We all know that. But when Poison came out in '86, and Look What the Cat Dragged In came out, that took the music mainstream.
Yep.
What is with the glasses?
I'm getting ready to go. You're going to throw me out of here in like
whatever.
30 seconds.
But I was just talking with you, Rat, who is very underrated, has sold more albums than Quiet Riot, came out in 1984, had a top 40 record. Lay It Down was their only other hit, but they consistently sold music. And now you have Blotzer out there making a complete fool out of himself in his new incarnation he wants to call Rat, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. We can't even find a lead singer.
Yeah, listen, we looked.
It was Josh Allen.
Yeah.
That was the last known lead. I don't even know if that's his
You know
name.
who I think would be a good fit for them is the guy who used to sing for Nikki Sixx's Brides of Destruction.
Why don't they just get Jizzy Pearl? Because I think they had Jizzy Pearl, didn't they?
They did have Jizzy Pearl for a while. Yeah. I think London LeGrand. I think London LeGrand would fit really nice in that band.
That's true because I saw it was Quiet Riot, Firehouse, Cinderella, and Rat. I saw in concert.
Right, and Firehouse and Cinderella are the only bands that Jizzy Pearl didn't sing
Well, it
with.
was funny because he came on stage and Rat, and I'm like, this guy probably wasn't even born when Rat had these songs out. It was like, he didn't, I don't want to get into it. But Stephen Piercy, he's out there performing with Crusher. I can never pronounce his name right.
Crochet.
I can never get it. I'm not even going to try. And DeMartini. They're out there performing the classic lineup. They just did a show together, not calling them anything. They didn't call themselves Rat. But they did a complete list of all the Rat songs.
I didn't think it was DeMartini. I thought it was Robbie Crane.
They just did 3 members of Rat's classic lineup reunited.
Okay.
That's what it says here.
All right.
Blotzer thinks that he owns the rights, and he doesn't have all the rights to it. Piercy sold his rights, and I don't know. I just anybody who goes to see that band in concert with just him playing drums needs their head examined.
Okay.
Go ahead, say something.
No, I'm not.
Because you don't like Stephen Piercy. I know.
I'm not a Stephen Piercy
We can't
fan.
agree on everything tonight.
I'm not a Stephen Piercy fan. I have listened to some Rat. I don't hate them as much as
As what?
I don't hate them as much as I like. Maybe I dislike like the Beatles or whatever. But
well, you know what though? Did you hear? Blotzer's going to be playing for Kiss. He's going to take. They're going to put him in a cat makeup, and he's going. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Oh, anyway, we gotta wind things
Listen,
up here.
In all sincerity, I just want to say, to my friends down south who might be listening, stay safe in the path of the hurricane. But other than that, Joey, thanks for having me.
Another
tonight.
reason why I never live in the South. I'd rather get dumped on with 50 inches of snow than sit through another. I lived through one hurricane when I was on my honeymoon, and no thanks.
Well, we get them up here too, man.
I hate rain.
Because take a good look at New York. New York and New Jersey are still fixing themselves up after.
I don't live in New York and New Jersey though.
You think you would with all the people who come here from there, but no. Joey, in all honesty, thanks for having me in here for 2 hours. It was fun.
And we agreed tonight on so many things, which is really weird. We can't do that again.
I mean, the only thing I don't like is you're wearing that Phillies jersey, but nobody's perfect.
We can't do this agreeing stuff, so next time we're going to have to argue more.
I am going to say that your Eagles are going to have a really good season this year.
Don't say that. I'm going to commercials now.
I would really like to see my Raiders and your Eagles in the Super Bowl.
On that note...
I win.
More hair. She got me all this boggled there. We got more decades coming up. Straight ahead, right here. Decades on Total Reach Radio, 105 The River, 104.9 and 100.7 FM, 1340 AM around the world at 105theriver.net. Decades with JoeEKramer.com and the Radio Bold app. We'll be right back. Say goodbye, Havoc.
Goodbye, Havoc.
There you go.